You're watching Tag TV.
India is well known around the world owing to its historical background, diverse cultures and interesting traditions. Its ancient scriptures and texts have been the way of life of its people for thousands of years. Today, the country is taking huge strides in the field of science and technology, paving a way towards a progressive India. So friends, I'm your host Uzma Jafri, and today in our episode of My India, we will take a look at some of the stories that very well showcase the unique culture and prosperity of our country, stretching from Himalayas to Kanyakumari. India has always been known as the land that portrays cultural and traditional vibrancy through its conventional arts and crafts. Every region here has its own style and pattern of art, popularly known as folk art, which is very ethnic and simple, yet colorful and vibrant enough to speak volumes about country's rich heritage. Though with modernization, these folk art forms have experienced a great setback, attempts are being done by several organizations or people across the country to revive them. Recently, few artists from the state of Jammu and Kashmir came forward to revive the dying folk theatre of Kashmir, Bhand Pathar, so as to connect the younger generation to its traditional roots. Take a look.
A perfect blend of music, acting and the melodious tunes of musical instruments, filling the whole atmosphere with exuberance and a briskness. This is what the Kashmir folk theatre, Bhand Pathar, is all about. Once a powerful medium of mass communication that occupies the center stage, this art today is on the brink of extinction. So providing this art form with a new lease of life, a popular folk legend of Kashmir, Aka Nandun, was recently presented by a group of Bhand artists in the Jammu region. Dressed in colorful clothes and dancing to the tunes of traditional folk music, the artist went on telling a tale of Kashmiris and their tribulations, keeping the audience on the edges of their seats.
इससे ये जानकारी मिलती है कि हमारा कश्मीर कैसे आगे आज बढ़ रहा है, मतलब पीछे जो फोक है इसको याद कर रहा है, जो मीरास हमने खोया है इसको हम कोई अभी इसे आगे ले जा रहा है। लेकिन हम मैं खुद एक राइटर हूं, तो मुझे दिलचस्पी है कि इन प्रोग्राम्स को देखने में। तो ऐसे प्रोग्राम्स इनकाद होने चाहिए जो हमारे मतलब जो कश्मीर की हिस्ट्री है, इससे जानकारी मिलती है कि पिछले ज़माने में हमारा जो पुराना ज़माना था, हम कैसे एक दूसरे के साथ वाक़ात पहुंचाते थे, एक दूसरे के साथ ख्याल इजहार हम कैसे पहुंचाते थे, एक दूसरे के साथ हम कैसे बांटते थे, खुशियाँ हो या दुख हो हम कैसे बांटते थे।
Returning two acts by Motilal Khemu, a doyen of theatre in Kashmir, Aka Nandun is primarily for Bhand artists so that they can include this play in their repertoire. While the first act is full of humor, mime, wit and satire, the second act has pathos, agony and pain. The ending is as per tradition and happy one. The play has Sufi undertones and make full use of vaks or speech and shrugs, the quatrains containing spiritual and moral message written by Lal Ded and Nand Rishi, the great Sufi poets of Kashmir. Containing folk-style songs and dances, the play is so designed that Bhans can also give open-air performance as per their age-old practice. As the play does complete justice with the traditional theatre form of Kashmir, Bhand Pathar, presenting it on stage on regular basis, will definitely help in keeping the younger generation stay connected to its roots.
ये जो फोक आर्ट है, स्पेशली जो भांड पत्थर है, ये हमारा रिवायती है। ये हमारे दादा अजदाद करते आए हैं। हमने भी इसमें शिरकत की है। हम इसलिए इसमें आए हैं क्योंकि हमें दिली शौक़ है और हम इसमें कुछ करना चाहते हैं, लोगों तक कोई मैसेज पहुंचाना चाहते हैं और स्पेशली जो कश्मीर का आर्ट एंड कल्चर है वो प्रमोट और प्रिजर्व करना चाहते हैं।
Like Bhand Pathar, there are several other art forms in India that are losing their sheen due to technological advancement in the field of media. But slowly, with the efforts of few dedicated groups and cultural academies, these art forms are not only getting revived, but several youngsters are also contributing for their preservation, trying to keep them alive for centuries.
India is well known across the world for its unity in diversity, and this oneness is implicit to a number of festivals celebrated all across the country. One such example of syncretism and religious harmony was witnessed during the Kumbh festival celebrated in the Prayagraj city of Uttar Pradesh, where many Muslim citizens were seen making arrangements for their Hindu brothers taking part in their most sacred event. Take a look.
Kumbh Mela, the largest religious congregation in the world, is underway at Prayagraj city of Uttar Pradesh. Thousands of sadhus and sattvis from different religious spiritual leagues called akharas, along with other, arrived in holy town of Prayagraj to take a holy dip at Sangam, the confluence of three sacred rivers, Ganga, Jamuna and Saraswati. The key event of this religious festival is the arrival of ash-smeared sadhus who carry out processions mounting royal chariots and elephants. To witness this grand celebration, people belonging to different faiths gather at the site and make their stay for 2 months at the banks of these sacred rivers.
हम लोग यहाँ आए देखने के लिए, साईं बाबा लोग सब आते हैं, सही तरीके से निकलता है, ये हमें अच्छा लगता है देख करके। और हम लोग घंटों खड़े होकर के देखते हैं, हाथी घोड़े पूरा सब सवार होकर के आते हैं लोग, सारी चीज़ में सवारी लेकर के आते हैं लोग, अच्छा लगता है मुझे देखना।
Although it is the holiest festival for Hindus, a large number of other religious communities too assemble at the site, providing various kinds of services to their Hindu brothers. Mohammad Mahmood is one among them. For last several years, Mohammed has been moving along with Juna Akhara, making provisions for electric supply in their makeshift tents.
यह लाइट का काम करते हैं।
क्या आप सिर्फ जूना अखाड़ा में ही लाइट का काम करते हैं या बाकी भी अखाड़े हैं वहाँ पे भी करते हैं?
कोई भी अखाड़े वाला आएगा उसको नाराज़ नहीं करेंगे, कोई इमरजेंसी आएगा उसका भी काम कर देंगे। यहाँ हर किस्म का आदमी आता है।
The Kumbh Mela is traditionally held every 3 years in one of the 4 cities of Prayagraj, Haridwar, Ujjain and Nasik, and people like Muhammad ensure that there is no difficulty for the Hindu brethren during their months-long stay.
Now a roundup of some of the major stories that made news recently.
India organized a day dedicated to the African countries during the ongoing Vibrant Gujarat Investment Summit in Gandhinagar city of Gujarat. This was for the first time that a day was dedicated to an entire continent, serving as a clear recognition of the enhanced importance that our country attached to African economies in the development and growth map of the contemporary world. In attendance were several ministerial leaders from African nations including Rwanda, Morocco, Congo, Namibia and others. The Union Minister for External Affairs, Sushma Swaraj, also discussed ways to boost business ties with African nations during the summit.
In the last 4 years, our long-standing ties with Africa have acquired vibrancy and dynamism. There has been unprecedented intensification of our political engagement with Africa, with 29 visits to African countries at the level of President, Vice President and Prime Minister, apart from several ministerial visits.
India-Africa bilateral trade stood at $62.66 billion for 2017-18, an increase for nearly 22% over the previous year. India will also be opening 18 new embassies and high commissions in Africa in the coming years, taking the number of Indian missions in Africa to 47. Eco-friendly fabric and yarn manifested in the form of flowing dresses with amorphous silhouettes dominated the ramp at a fashion show in the country's showbiz capital, Mumbai. The show was organized under the umbrella of Liva Fluid Fashion, which claims to spin their designs with breathable, comfortable fabrics without being environmentally damaging. Bollywood actress Kangana Ranaut, who was the showstopper at the event, sashayed down the ramp in an olive green flowing maxi dress with an asymmetrical hemline and a thigh-high split.
It was always a very conscious brand and always eco-friendly, but with this new collection that they have gone few steps further, and they are really very high advanced techniques being used to be even more eco-friendly.
The fashion jamboree featured ace designer Anju Modi's collection, which was reminiscent of the autumnal days as she used warm tones and light layers to incorporate the eco-friendly fabric. Designer Gaurav Jay Gupta chose black as his choice of color and is sewn together dresses, long jackets and pants, all in the same monotone, almost invoked his inner goth. Dogs with their owners gathered in Mumbai to take part in a pet festival organized to pamper the canines and help owners learn about new products for their furry friends. Dogs of different breeds, some dressed in colorful clothes, participated in various activities and played games in the play area during the event. Dog owners were seen shopping and learning about new products at different stalls put up at two-day Pet Fed Festival.
Everything is there. Options है choose करने को सब आँख के सामने and उनके लिए इतना कुछ नया inventions है ये भी इधर ही मालूम पड़ता है in Pet Fed. Otherwise पता नहीं चलता कि क्या-क्या dog products है. Play area है, इतना सारा events है to basically interact with your dog. अपने dog के साथ interact करने के लिए सब कुछ time spend करने के लिए this is a perfect occasion.
Pet Fed, the biggest festival for pets in the country, offers a platform to pets and their owners to take part in workshops, activities, shop for different items, and help the handlers polish their knowledge about various pet products.
Today in our section of Asia Buzz, we will see how Japan is laying great impetus towards giving boost to the tourism sector of the country. At one side, where All Nippon Airways introduced popular sightseeing places in Yamagata, on the other side, Toyosu Market in Tokyo held the famous tuna auction, attracting lots of visitors and tourists from across the globe. We have a report.
Yamagata Prefecture has one of the most beautiful sceneries of winter season in Japan. All Nippon Airways introduces popular sightseeing places in Yamagata. Mogami River boat ride is an attractive activity that takes tourists down through Yamagata Prefecture's Mogami River on a boat. It allows people to enjoy the majestic landscapes alongside Mogami River area while listening traditional music. Mogami River has different phases in each season. Each trip to the river is different and provides one with a special experience. Also in winter, they offer heated boats or boats with kotasu to keep passengers warm while enjoying beautiful Japanese scenery and tradition.
I feel very special table and a very warm table, very exciting.
5、60年前から観光船としてこの最上川約12キロ区間を下ったり、たまに登ったりもしますけどもね、お客様に楽しんでいただいております。あとは個性豊かな船頭たちの話とか歌なんかも楽しんでいただけたらなっていう感じで、いつもいろんなお客様に来ていただいて、この最上川の自然をね楽しんでいただけたらと思います。
Mount Haguro is the most easily accessible one among the 3 mountains of Dewa. At its summit stands Haguro Sand Shrine, the only one of the 3 Dewa Senza shrines which is open all year long and is the most popular mountain tourist spot. There are several attractions located along the walking trail up Mount Haguro. One of the most symbolic spots is 5-storied pagoda surrounded by cedars. People can experience the beauty of this centuries-old, unique Japanese wooden structure. The region has another popular tourist attraction. It is Kamo Aquarium, known for having the world's largest number of species of jellyfish on display, and it has been certified in Guinness World Records. Another unique attraction point about this aquarium is its large jellyfish circle-shaped tank with a diameter of 5 meters, making it also the largest in the world.
鴨水族館は山形県唯一の水族館であり、この庄内地方の、地元の魚などを展示して、中でも一番の見どころは約60種類を展示するクラゲです。ふわふわと浮かんでいる皆さん、癒しというね感じているみたいです。いろんな姿形のクラゲがいますので、このゆったりした世界を楽しんでいただけます。
Yamagata Prefecture in Japan continues to attract tourists from all over the world with its wonderful winter spots, entertaining events and culture. Next, we take you to Toyosu Market in Tokyo, where the famous tuna auction was held. Sound of bell in the early morning declares the start of auction. Since the market moved from Tsukiji Market in October last year, it has seen constant upsurge in activities. Here, in Fisheries Wholesale Market Building, domestic and foreign fisheries are gathered and traded. Inside Toyosu Market, there is a special public observation course with glass windows where people can observe merchants trading. In January this year, the new tuna auction observation deck was opened for visitors for the first time. The observation glass deck is intended for controlled food hygiene management, unlike previous open Tsukiji markets. Still, visitors can hear the sound of bell and dashing cheer.
They are very famous in the world, and they are professional in the field tuna buying. So we are interested in how they can process the procedures, how they can track the quality of tuna, and how they can see and the
もともと築地ではこういった見学視察用の施設が設けられてなかったものでですね、売り場の方に直接見学の方が入られるということで、衛生品質管理の問題がございました。豊洲に移りましてですね、売り場の雰囲気をより身近に感じていただきながら見学の際にですね、衛生品質管理に問題がないような場所でですね、見学をしていただくということを作ったものでございます。こちらの方のご利用につきましては、事前にですね、ネット等で予約をしていただきましてですね、1日120人までということでございますので、多い場合は抽選になるんですけれども、申し込みをいただき、当たった方についてですね、見学をしていただくということで、皆さんにご利用いただいているところでございます。
Inside Fruit and Vegetables building, there is a wholesale market that handles domestic imported vegetables and fruits. Also, there are intermediate wholesale shops where restaurants and local vendors can purchase items. Auctions here are also being held similar to Fisheries Wholesale Market building. A lot of quality vegetables and fruits are gathered here from all over the world. There is also an observation deck provided here, and people can overlook the wholesale space.
衛生品質管理の高さについてはですね、非常に高い評価を頂戴しておりまして、そちらの点を含めましてですね、今後この市場のですね、セールスポイントを売りとしてですね、業界の方々と一緒にですね、より皆様に訴えていきたいというふうに考えているところでございます。
Toyosu Market is the gate to Japan food market with its variety of energetic scenes attracting lots of visitors and tourists.
India is an exemplar of unity in diversity. Home to various indigenous faiths, the country is the most secular state in the whole world. To establish this fact, we take you to Kalaburgi district in Karnataka, where stands the Dargah Sharif of Hazrat Khalifatur Rahman, which is frequented by the people of different religions, making it an epitome of communal harmony.
Kalaburgi district in Karnataka is well known for its architectural and historical importance. Also known as the city of Sufi saints, it holds many famous religious sites which are thronged by people coming from different religious backgrounds. One such site is the shrine of Hazrat Khalifatur-Rahman, situated in the Firozabad area. The dargah is around 750 years old. According to the locals, the site has remained a cynosure of religions since its construction.
अभी यहाँ पे देखो हर मज़हब के लोग हिंदू मुस्लिम सिख ईसाई हर मज़हब के लोग यहाँ पर आते हैं हर लोग भाईचारे के जैसा चलते हैं
There are several stalls along the road leading to the shrine. Devotees usually buy rose flowers here and offer these in obeisance of their revered saint. Inside the dargah there is one small room, chilla, where the saint was believed to do zikr, a form of devotional prayer. There are many stories prevalent regarding superhuman powers possessed by this Sufi saint. Locals say he could heal the wounds just by gazing at them. The shrine also holds an annual urs in the name of the saint, which is thronged by the people of different states and religious communities.
सैयद शाह अहमद खलीफत रहमान इनका नाम है और यह दरगाह फिरोज शाह बहमानी के दौर में बनी हुई है मस्जिद में ही और यहाँ पे हर नमाज के भी काफ़ी लोग पूरी दरगाह फुल हो जाती है इतनी पब्लिक आती है हर मज़हब के लोग भी आते हैं और हर मज़हब के लोग भाईचारे के सरकारी हमेशा रहते हैं और उर्स भी जो है शवाल की 10 तारीख को रहता है उस वक्त भी जो है पूरे हिंदुस्तान में कई स्टेट से पब्लिक आती है और नमाज के टाइम भी महाराष्ट्र आंध्रा और दूसरे भी थोड़े बहुत स्टेट्स हैं जिसका हमको भी मालूम नहीं है काफ़ी लोग आते हैं और यहाँ पे ऐसा कुछ नहीं है सब मिलजुल के रहते हैं हिंदू रहते मुस्लिम रहते हैं यहाँ के हिस्ट्री के हिसाब से ये दरगाह तो बोलते 750 लोग उससे बढ़कर भी हो सकते हैं.
The shrine has thus become a symbol of religious tolerance by drawing people from different faiths who come here so as to get their wishes fulfilled.
The wondrous land of Odisha is known to celebrate its rich heritage through mesmerizing dance and music festivals. The annual 3-day Raja Rani Music Festival, held in the beautiful courtyard of Raja Rani Temple in Bhubaneswar, is one such event that commends the abundance and creativity of Indian music.
Trees adorned with fairy lights and pipli applique work lanterns decorating the pathway that leads to a spectacular Raja Rani temple all tend to make for a magical music experience for the visitors who come to attend the annual music festival. Organized since 2002 within the splendid present of this 11th century temple, the event features both the veterans and the promising vocalists and instrumentalists. This year's event too saw some of the best evenings concert by some of the great maestros of Indian classical music who filled the air with enchanting flavor. One of the most scintillating performances in the form of musical ensemble, Shivangi, was given by Agnimitra Behra and crew. Their presentation was marked by the flawless rendition and creativity in their music, leaving the audience spellbound.
It's beautiful, it's beautiful. The music is very, very nice. And the scenery is just stunning with the temple, the 11th century temple. It's very nice to be here, very good to be here.
The internationally acclaimed singer Shubha Mudgal too regaled the audience with her mystical performance during the event. The art connoisseurs were captivated by the super presentation of the evening's musical performance and watched it till the end.
आभारी हूँ ओडिशा संगीत नाटक अकादमी और ओडिशा टूरिज़्म की कि उन्होंने आज हमें ये अवसर दिया कि इस प्रांगण में इतनी खूबसूरत इमारत के सामने हमें गायन प्रस्तुत करने का अवसर दिया। वैसे तो हम कार्यक्रम करते रहते हैं और कॉन्सर्ट का जो ऑडिटोरियम होता है उसमें करते हैं, लेकिन यहाँ का माहौल और यहाँ का एक जो अपनी धरोहर से जुड़ने का एक जो एहसास होता है वो यहाँ हमें भरपूर मिला।
Altogether, this year's Raja Rani Music Festival was a perfect blend of ambience and harmony that very well showcased the distinct music traditions of India, attracting a number of tourists from different parts of the country as well as from abroad.
That's all we have for you this week. Your comments and suggestions are important to us. Do give us your feedback at suggest.myindia@gmail.com. I'm your host Uzma Jafri, and it's goodbye from the entire production team.